What up, YouTube? What's Gucci? Yo, you know, you come in, don't be rude. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help a brother out. So, let's talk about Cartagena, Colombia. I have been twice, and I like it. Never had a bad time. So, how much do you need? So, I live in New York. So, for when it comes to flights, I usually pay around $400 to $500 because you have Spirit, JetBlue, and American. They go there pretty regularly. So they go to Cartagena, they go to Medellin, they go to Bogota. Some flights even go to Cali. But the Bal Grande, the thing I like about Cartagena is it's safer than Medellin. It's a tourist destination. Affordable hotels. The airport is like a 5-10 minute drive from the Bal Grande. So it is like a $5 taxi ride, like 20,000 pesos, 22,000 pesos, $5, $6. So it's not that expensive. Hotels are like $50 to $80 depending on the time you go. I usually pay between like $50 and $60 a day. And the food, it depends. When it comes down to the food, it just kind of depends what hotel or restaurants you go to. Some hotels, like some of the rice, like my favorite hotel is the Bovento, because it's location, it's in Barra Grande, it's guest friendly, and like their rice is like bland. But the Blue Concept, they have a restaurant adjacent to the hotel, so like their food is really good. But summertime, which is not in the Bal Grande, it's not guest friendly, but the vibes is cool. It's like if you already have a girl and y'all about to arrive at the same time, y'all about to check in at the same time, and like you want a good place to eat. Like this place, it's like off the expressway, so you gotta like take a bridge to the beach because it's like a big road. But like it's a small Exodus next door to the hotel, and like the rooftop bar is amazing. But like if you're just trying to go to the part of the beach that's not like super populated or super busy, or you kind of like, I just like to hang out at the pool type, like that hotel is dope. And it's closer to Clock Tower, it's closer to Central than Bovento. But you're still in the hot tide. Like their beds are comfortable. They got like Netflix in the room and stuff like that. They have balconies, which the Bovento doesn't have. So like that staff is pretty solid. So that one is just depending on, you know, I wouldn't recommend that one for first time, because for guys who looking to kind of like, you know, have some lady company and stuff like that, they're gonna be acting funny. But I think what I should have done when I went had always booked the hotel for 2 guests, even if it's just you, so you can be like, oh yeah, this is my guest, you know, so you can have one person. But if, you know what I'm saying, that person, if you're going to be there for a few days, they may not be available and chill with you each day, depending on like what your situation is and shit. But I do like the food at Summertime Hotel. They have really good fried fish. Their burger is really good. They have a really good chicken and rice dish. So like I enjoyed that hotel. But I like the Bal Grande area because you're walking distance to the beach. It's like walking distance to like some shopping area. There's a grocery store. So you guys who need to hit the ATM. I usually hit the ATM at the airport. For like the first couple of days, I might just pull out maybe like 500,000 pesos, which is like that's like $100 maybe, because like 4-to-1 conversion, like 250,000 pesos is like $50. Yeah, so like 50, $40. So like I would say maybe pull out like 1,000 pesos. You know what I'm saying? And that should be good for a couple of days. But it just kind of depends. Like usually the cash I just use for like any of like the lady company, the guests that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? And usually they'll rock out for like 200 to 250 pesos. Usually they'll be like, oh, this give me like 220, 230, which is like $56 or whatever like that. You know, but and then like usually if somebody like spends the night, it'll be like 600,000, which is like sometimes like 78 and shit like that. Some girls will ask for like 100 USD. My mentality is like, if you don't speak English, let's negotiate in pesos and stuff like that. So when it comes to like restaurants, there's good Italian restaurants in the Bio Grande. There's some solid barbecue spots. Barber Road TV, there's like this black guy who owns a sports bar that's like on Cali 5. Like Bovento and Blue Concept is on Cali 3rd. So like it's walking distance. It's like, yeah, like if you Google sports bars or go to Barber Road TV, he interviewed the guy, I forget the name of the restaurant. I haven't been there, but next time I'm in Cartagena, I'm gonna go to that spot. El Centro, if you looking for a good sports bar, Clock Pub, which is in Clock Tower, shows American sports. They'll have the game broadcast in English. I just had like a burger and fries. The food was solid. People was ordering wings around me. They looked really good. Trying to get a Lyft or Uber is not crazy, but like the Clock Tower area is super congested. A lot of people, a lot of cars going through. So kind of just, be cautious of that, trying to like finding a good area to kind of get picked up at when you do leave. That was the only thing. But the Clock Tower was cool. I didn't like get any girls that I didn't meet on Tinder and stuff like that. But a lot of guys, they go to like the Clock Tower to if they need lady company for the night. Hollywood Beach is popping. Be cautious of like ordering alcohol and stuff like that, because the prices could be kind of crazy and stuff like that. So when I go to the beach, I just go to the beach near the hotel, and then I just kind of just go play in the water. I'll take my book bag, like my sandals, and my phone. I usually don't take my wallet and stuff like that to the beach, because I want to kind of get in the water and stuff like that. But I think I might do the Hollywood area one time, or do like a boat cruise. They have like the Rosetto Islands where it's like $150, $125 or so, and they take you to different islands during the day. If you want something a little bit more remote type thing, if you kind of having your boys or you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend, your novia, you can kind of go on and do that. And then they also have ATVs, so it's kind of cool and stuff like that. But like usually when I'm there, I'm just super chill. Wake up, go to the beach, drink, eat lunch, chill, you know what I'm saying, hang out with a lady. If I'm there 5 days, usually I'll have somebody come through like 3 days or something like that, 3 or 4 days. So I'm just out there just relaxing, got a chance just to kind of chill. Like in Cartagena, it's not like at least in my experience, I haven't met too many foreigners that was like super like talkative and stuff like that. People typically keep to themselves, or they just hang out with the people that they went there with more so. But like other places, like maybe if you were to go on like a tour, you was hanging out in a hostel, if you going to like meet other like travelers and stuff like that. But usually in Cartagena, I hadn't connected with any tourists. And also like Cartagena, a lot of Colombians throughout the country go and visit there, so there's going to be a lot of people from Colombia as well staying there and at the beaches and stuff like that. And then my Spanish is pretty much, it's not good. So, I'm not having a full-fledged conversation with anyone in Spanish, but I do recommend Cartagena. They have beautiful women. It's safe. Especially if you stay in a hotel, you stay between like the clock tower and the Bar Grande. You still got to be careful. I'm not like, don't have your cell phone out all crazy on the street and stuff like that. And I would just like keep the drug buying to a minimum if you can and stuff like that. I know some of the guys who went down there had an issue with getting extorted, or they was buying some illegal narcotics. Keep it YouTube friendly, and then they had to give like 300 pesos or whatever to some guy. But I'm not sure. This is just like what the guy was saying, and like he may not have been telling the whole story. He was with some other guys, and they had to pay, and I don't know. They were staying in the Airbnb, so like it's different when like if you're in like certain neighborhoods and people see, oh, they're not from here. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause like the tourist areas, cats are trying to get money from the tourists. They trying to sell you sunglasses. They trying to sell you shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Lobster and stuff like that. At the beach, chicks are trying to get you massages and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like cats is trying to like alcohol at the beach. When like a guy has a menu, it's gonna be like 50,000 pesos, which is what, like $10 or so. So that's not too crazy. But like if you were to buy your alcohol from the store, and it beers super cheap, it'd be like not even $1. I feel like it's kind of like 50-70 cents or something like that. I feel like beer is, let's say beer's $1. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that expensive. Alcohol, depending on if you want whiskey or something local or vodka, whatever, is gonna be the price equivalent depending on the size of the bottle. So like let's say $15 to like $40 depending on what you're trying to get. What else? But I like it. For the guys that's on the East Coast, you can rock out, I would say, for like $1,600 to $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what excursions you want to do. But like usually I spent like $1,400 the last 2 times I was there. One time I stayed like 4 days. The last time I stayed like 7 days. I went on a Tuesday. I went on like a Wednesday and then stayed all the way to the following Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so I had stayed a legit 7 days. It's really cool. So that's pretty much it. Comment below if you've been. Comment below if there's a tourist destination that you recommend. And Sunday conversations. Have a wonderful day. I'm about to upload this right now.